connecting, but it says connected to chat. So I'm going to assume that I'm live. I am on the way to the dentist. Woohoo! I'm getting my teeth cleaned. I'm so excited to get my teeth cleaned. I can't tell you. Hey, Sharon. I'm doing pretty good, actually. How are you doing? Now, I am driving, so if I don't see comments, please forgive me. Because my eyes really are on the road, I promise. I just thought I'd go live because, well, I don't really know what I'm doing. So I figured I'd give it a test run again and see what happens. Take y'all on my drive this gorgeous sunny morning. I am not a morning person. I'll tell you what, it took me, whew. When I have to get up in the morning, now see, look, I'll tell you this. I'm kind of old, and so I've raised, I have 2 teenagers and 1 8-year-old. So, I've done my share of staying up all night with sick kids and getting up and feeding and changing and all that kind of stuff. And I've seen every hour on the clock, pretty much. And, over the years, I've just decided I am not a morning person. I don't like the mornings. I'd rather sleep in. I'm a night owl. But, my life, my real life and my job aren't conducive to it right now. So I have a 9-to-5 job, but I do work at home, so I can kind of push it to the limit, and I can kind of roll out of the bed and check on my youngest, make sure he's good to go with his breakfast. Used to be I'd get him off to school and get him on the school bus and then clock into work, but now with the almost said it, with the virus and the schools shut down, kind of changed the way life was being done for us. So yeah, so he gets to sleep in, and he sleeps in now. He doesn't even get up till 9:30, and teenagers will sleep in. So a lot of mornings I'm the first one up still. But yeah, getting up this morning, because I'm digressing. I do that a lot. I'm sorry. Getting up this morning, setting that alarm for 6 a.m. because I knew that I would hit that snooze bar a lot. And I did that. So yeah, anyway, so here I am. I'm on my way to the dentist. And it's kind of cool the way they're doing it now. You pull up in the parking lot, and I have to call the office number and let them know that I'm in the parking lot. And then when they're ready, they will call my number and tell me to come on in. So that keeps everybody separate and all that fun, good stuff. So I'm just grateful to get my teeth cleaned. Get some semblance of normality. Is that a word? Normalcy. Get some normalcy back. But anyways, it's a gorgeous morning here. The sun is out. Lots of things going on in our country, in our world today. And, I've been thinking a lot about it. I've been watching a lot of news. And I have the type of personality where I get really submersed. I can go down the rabbit hole really fast. And I get pulled, back and forth. I see this, I see that. Hello, Mr. Fireman. Thank you for your service. And I grew up in a very diverse area. I live in a military area, and you know, seeing people of different skin color, it's the norm here. And I don't know, I guess it's kind of shocking, all of this. And it's what do I want to say? It's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking to see the division when what we need right now is unity. You know, nothing good was ever accomplished with division. Nothing good has ever been accomplished with violence and hate. Nothing. The only things you accomplish with violence and hate is death and destruction. So I kind of feel like the world and our country, I hate to sound like all we need is love, but really we need unity, and we need to help each other and build each other up. And it just tears my heart up to see these clips of these business owners and these. Oh, I saw a clip of a lady I believe she was in Minneapolis, and bless her heart, it was an African American woman, and she was older. Reconnected. I think I'm back. Looks like I'm back. Yeah, I just got a phone call. So, anyways, it was a older woman, and I believe it was Minneapolis, and she was upset and crying, and she said, I walk where I buy my food, and I like the dollar store, and I can walk to my pharmacy. And she said they looted my Dollar Tree, and then they burned down where I buy my groceries. And then they burned down where I get my prescriptions filled. Public transportation is shut down. So how am I supposed to get my food and my prescriptions? Because I can't walk anywhere because they've torn up all those stores and burned them down. And I can't get on the bus because all of that's shut down too. And she was crying. It was heartbreaking. And I don't understand. I guess, I don't know. I don't understand. I understand being mad. I understand being upset at injustice. Because watching people do horrible things to each other makes me angry, and it makes me want to lash out, and I'm not even there, and I'm not even part of it. But shouldn't the anger and the lashing out be directed towards the one person that did the evil act? Not towards innocent people who had nothing to do with what happened? The murder? Because let's face it, George Floyd was murdered. We watched a man murdered I watched the clip one time and I can't watch it again. One time is enough for me. I've seen enough. It was that upsetting to me to watch. But shouldn't all that anger and frustration be directed towards the 4 who actually did it? And not towards all the other cops that are out there trying their best to protect us from ourselves? They have families they're going home to that they'd like to go home to. They're first responders. They see some of the worst types of behavior. I can't imagine. I follow a lot of true crime, and I can't imagine the crap that these people see. We had I'll tell this story and then I'm going to end the live because I'm almost at the dentist office. We had a house fire a couple of nights ago in one of the cities I live close to. And there was a family inside when the rioters set the house on fire. And just an innocent family minding their business. The rioters set the house on fire, and to add insult to injury, they proceeded to block the road so that the firefighters couldn't get to the house. Think about that. Think about that for a minute. Put yourself in that house. There was a child in that house. So there was a couple and a child. People who had nothing to do with this. Now the firemen were able to get to the house eventually, and the people were brought to safety. Thank God. But it's just the thought of it. What could have happened? That's what's going on in these towns. And those are the stories you don't hear. Do they deserve that? They had nothing to do with the murder of George Floyd. Yet they're the ones that are paying the price. I don't know, guys. I don't know the answers. I just know that it's cruel and it's unfair, and people just need to stop. You just need to stop. Alright, guys, I'm ending the live. Thank you for being here. If you're here, thank you for watching on replay. If you do, please give my video a thumbs up. Or, if you don't support what I'm saying, that's fine too. Differences of opinion, as long as they're delivered kindly, are fine with me. You can give a thumbs down if you'd like. And I will chat with you soon. Thanks, guys. See you later. Just keep being kind to each other, okay? Bye.